Okay, we are getting close to night. We're after 9 o'clock. I want to give you guys a couple more thoughts just quickly. And then we'll take one last pass through the comments after that and say hi. I want to tell you about something I heard in a teaching recently in an old video from Scott Adams. He just passed away this past month, I think it was, in January, right? And I was watching some of his older videos, and he's talking about the fact that you can reprogram your brain. Your brain is a computer that you can reprogram in beneficial directions, and he said you can do it in a way I never would have thought of, because I always think about if I'm going to reprogram my brain, I got to work on myself and think better thoughts and think better ways and repeat a mantra or write it out in a notebook. But he was saying you can reprogram your brain in beneficial directions by making a positive change outside of yourself in the world. The example he gave was giving someone a compliment. Giving someone, not a flattery, not a fake, but giving someone an actual real compliment reprograms your own brain into a positive, more optimistic person. So another example would be going out into nature. That's doing something out in the world that reprograms your brain, this squishy, wet computer that's in our heads. Traveling, moving around outside your house. Have you guys got any other examples you can think of? You got any similar stories? But I thought that was a really insightful little mini teaching that you can reprogram your brain by making a positive change outside of your brain in the world. And then there's a reciprocal effect that somehow comes back on you and changes your brain for the positive, increases optimism, reduces stress, improves your relationships with other people, obviously. Do you guys got any similar stories to that? I'm curious to hear that. And the only other final thought I want to have is we talked about receiving compliments last time. And Sally even talked about it in her live stream about just saying thank you when people compliment you. So I want to also talk about receiving criticism. And that's something all of you love, isn't it? Don't you love it when somebody criticizes you? Well, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to suggest to you that when you hear a compliment about something about yourself that somebody either doesn't like or they're telling you that you're doing wrong, what you should hear in your mind is ka-ching, ka-ching. That's the sound of a cash register. That's the old-fashioned sound of a cash register. Some of you born between two world wars like me, you know the sound I'm talking about. You can hear it in your brain. The reason is because when somebody gives you a criticism, it's free money. They are telling you how to improve yourself and something you can do better, whether it's at your job, whether it's in your channel, if you do YouTube, whether it's in your hobby, whether it's something that you're doing wrong. So they might be right and they might be wrong about it, but even if they're wrong about it, it's going to cause your brain to generate and start thinking about ways that you can do things differently, which ultimately is going to make you free money. It's free money. So mentally think the cash register sound. Someone says, hey man, you're not very good at this, or I don't like the way you do this, or you're doing this wrong. Don't get upset. Just think, ka-ching, that person just made me some free money. So, do you think you can handle criticisms more easily using this method? Or if you think I'm wrong and I'm crazy, go ahead and tell me, because all I'm going to think when I hear you say that is, ka-ching, free money. Thank you. Thank you.